Well, good morning everybody, back over here on the project with the old 220. Looks like the brush is drying out nice. I brought the stumper. Today I'm going to work on taking this group of trees down and that group of trees up there and getting them cut up, stacked over here. It does look like that pile would burn right now, but it's a little windy and dry right now. But my goal is to get all that stuff down so it can dry out, and whenever the weather is right again to burn, I can come over here and burn that up. Alright, first gum tree coming down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, timber. Well, the camera decided it didn't want to stay on the window. Maybe you saw it. I think the camera fell off about the time the tree hit the ground. Alright, first one down. I'm gonna clean it up. Then I gotta take down this big triple tree right here. I ain't quite figured out how I want to do that just yet. I'm not worried about the poplar tree, it's the gum tree behind it. It's leaning. Leaning towards that house, so I really need to sit right there and push it and drop it back this way. I don't know. I might cut that one arm off. I have to figure it out when I get there. Cut up here now. Grab these logs and take them over here and stack them up. And go ahead and take that poplar tree right there down. I think what I'm going to do is cut those trees off, that big group. I can't push them all over at once. It's too chaotic, especially with one leaning towards the house. All the trees, that's the only one I'm kind of concerned about. Not really concerned about it, it's going to be difficult to do by myself. Good thing is it's sandy, so the stumps come up relatively easy, and I can get the dirt off of them. poplar tree to come down here. I'll do that, grab that gum tree. As you can tell, just digging around them, how easily it moves. They swear they can come over here in the wind and see the ground moving, so they're afraid they're going to fall on the house, which I understand. Big trees and not a whole lot holding it. Alright, here we go. Where we go? Ember! There we go. And we didn't screw the tree up. Always good. Yep, big old stump. I'm gonna cut a couple logs out of that. And that big poplar there as well. Shake a little dirt off this and cut that up real quick. Then I'm going to figure out, I'm going to take that one more gum tree down and then figure out how I'm going to get that big one down while I'm still feeling froggy. Got it. Alright, so I was able to get that big tree down, double tree, and now I'm trying to get the stump out of the ground. I think I can split it apart and then push over that leaning gum tree. I think that's going to work out. This thing was so rotten. It should just kind of split right apart, I'm hoping. Take chunks of it out. push that whole thing over. This is going to be the hour-and-a-half long tree right here. The ones that take forever. But after this one, everything else, well, I still got a big gum over there. Should be pretty straightforward. Dislodge that gum tree because I need it to fall back this way. Making progress. Oh, got it now. There we go. That's what I wanted. This thing out of the way. Now I can go try to take the gum tree down. What I'm going to do is slice it between the stump and the water line and then drive backwards into that yard and try to push it over, the whole thing. I don't know why they put the water line in knowing that I was coming to take trees down, but so be it. There's a water line that runs right directly through here. So I'm gonna try to grab a couple of these roots so that when it falls over, it doesn't rip the water line out of the ground. Oh God. That was not a good idea for them to do that. I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. They said they'll fix it if I break it. Just trying not to break it. I'm gonna leave that route so they can watch it when I dig it up. All right, let me get repositioned over here to take it down. Alright, here we go. Maybe not. There we go. A little more leverage. Alright, if you will swing to the left, that would be great. Not go in the pond. Go timber. No water line gushing out of the ground. Great day. Saw what that tree looked like on the outside. It was leaning over. I probably should have set the camera up. The tree was leaning over me about 40 feet. I mean, like, not just high, but like behind the machine. Alright, well, let me go cut that up and get ready to take down these other two. My goal is to have all those down by 11:15 lunchtime, and I think it might happen. Maybe. Might try to break some of this up. It's starting to get a little toasty for chainsawing. The 3 trees. I think I can get these 2 down, swinging them down, and then I've got to move those light poles can't dig around that big tree there and drop it down. So I'm going to get these two down and cut up before tackling that big boy right there. I got to sit in the driveway for that one. It's kind of been a little bit more time consuming than I thought it was going to be. But these are kind of some tricky trees. They don't really have a lot of places to go other than the one with the right place. Uprooting like I thought it would. It's locked in there with that other tree. Let's see, there might be a root right here. Down gently right there, like so. I'm going to go ahead and limit some chainsawing. Just use our nice bucket teeth to do the work for us, like so. Wasn't that so much easier? Ta-da! Drag this up, do it again. Time, and I'll go ahead and grab that, walk it down there. I'm just making a big windrow against the wood line over there, and whenever the weather's ready enough to burn, the stuff I took down a couple weeks ago has dried out pretty good. So I've got dry stuff to get a fire going, but the 10-day forecast looks like no rain and 90 plus degrees for the next week. So this stuff ought to dry out, and I'm hoping it dries out like it did over there at Jeff's, where it's a lot to burn, but it being nice and dry, it burns up pretty quickly, because I can't have a very big pile right there just because of all the other trees. This will be another one that I have to catch the weather just right on. But it'll be doable. That's why I took this machine over here. It's not pressing to be anywhere else. So if it sits for a couple weeks, it's a good little fill-in project. All right. Well, let me grab this stuff, walk it to the burn pile, and I'll set the camera up outside for the next big tree. And there it is, the last tree to take down. I'm going to cut that up real quick and take everything over there to the burn pile, kind of rake these stump holes full and with some dirt, and let this stuff dry until the next rain we get. Well, let's see how this one goes. Got a propane tank, a building, water line, everything in the way on this one. So I'm gonna try to dig around it and then scoot over a little bit and push in that direction. Maybe get these big roots chopped off first. Here I've already dug most of these up. Just gonna try to dig out a little notch right here. It'll make it fall over a little bit easier. The stump's got room to fall somewhere. Ready to go. Here we go. We're going for it. Timber. Well, that was the last tree, and I am excited because these have been a bit of a booger. A lot of no room for error trees here. Good thing is propane tank didn't blow up. No gas gushing out. Might be a good day after all. Alright, well, let me get this raked off and stump cut off. And I'm gonna load some logs up, clean this stuff up, and get out of here. It's time to sweep everything up. Get all the branches up. Majority of them, he's got a tractor with a landscape rake. I'm letting him run over it after this. Finish getting the rest of the branches up, but this will get the bulk of them up. And we need dirt, so I'm just going to probably bury all this down there in the woods. Fill in some of these stump holes. Sweep it up technique. Something's flying around in here. Well, it looks a lot better without 10 million little leaves and branches everywhere. Grab that tree there and that pile of logs up there and load that up. And I'm pretty much done for today. Let this stuff sit here and dry out some more, and just spend all day burning here one day. A little at the time. It may be more like start a fire, leave, and then come back. Worked pretty good for a broom. I'll take it with me. Well, good progress today. I got all the trees down right here. They want to leave that group of trees, and the trees up there by the barn. So pretty much all trees that could hit the house are down. Lots of stuff over there. So that should dry out. Bring the skid steer back next time, and probably, well, after I burn, and spread this dirt out to kind of fill these stump holes in, and then whatever I round up when I bury that stuff down there, bring it up here to kind of level this off.